Good evening, Australasia family, and welcome to our October corporate update. It's great to have you here with us. Drop us a comment below and let us know where you are listening from today. I have some special guests joining me this morning to talk all things Expo. Expo for Asia Pacific and Greater China was a wrap. It was a great success, but I wanted to make you guys feel like you were there. So we brought in special guest Rebecca Eng, all the way joining us this evening from Melbourne, who attended Expo. Thank you for being with us, Rebecca.
Thanks for having me, Rachel. Nice to meet you again. Yeah.
Also joining us, Louise, CORRAN Events and Marketing Manager. You will have seen her photos all over socials. Coming live from the event, it was great to follow on social media. I couldn't make it. I had to record a little video. I, of course, have the new little one, so heading over to Thailand wasn't really an option for me, but I jumped online, watched, I zoomed into a lot of the meetings, and I lived vicariously through Louise, who was sending me updates minute by minute. So thank you for that, Louise.
That's all right. Anything to make you jealous?
Definitely. And look, everyone who attended this expo, the feedback was just amazing. And even sitting at home watching it online, and we've had online for the last, couple of years with everything that's been going on, but it was just amazing to see everybody there together. The room was oversold. There was so many people. The content was great, but more importantly, what I could feel was the energy. Having so many people in that room, it is, it was so good to not be there but still feel that energy. So the energy, I could imagine being in that room, ladies, would have just been absolutely infectious. It's what we've missed over the last couple of years. So Rebecca, thanks for joining me today. What I wanted to do was just, ask you a few questions about your expo experience. So we had some great content, some amazing speakers there on stage. So what was your biggest takeaway from the event?
Yeah, I actually learned a lot from the expo. Yeah, I remember most of the diamonds talk about putting the right attitude into this business. It's not about whether you have the ability, but it's all about how much you want it. There's one sentence keep repeating in my mind, which is make a decision and put your all in. Make a decision and put your all in. It's like all in, and this is a very good reminder for myself. And I would say that this is the great, it's the biggest takeaway from the expo. Yeah, to me.
Absolutely, it's all about drawing that line in the sand, making that decision, and giving it your all. Because when you're at an event like this and you're hearing so much information, it's so easy to leave that event and do nothing with the information that you have learned. So it is, implementing that information is key. So I love that you touched on that, because that leads me into the next question. And just here on the screen is a lovely photo of Rebecca being recognised as Sapphire Elite. So congratulations on that one, Rebecca.
Thank you.
So the next question I wanted to ask was, how do you plan on implementing this takeaway into your business and with your team?
Yeah, so like what I said, make a decision and put your all in. So I asked myself, and I reset myself. I asked myself whether did I really put my all into this business, like what I just joined Jeunesse. So no, it's very shameful to say that no, I didn't. Yeah. So what do? I know that I have to take immediate action to put my all in. So last week, after the expo, even though I was quite busy with my church stuff, but I still arranged a few Zoom meeting with a different group of my team members. I share about my excitement and what I learned, and have some planning together with my team members, and there are a few more to go for this week as well. So every morning I just tell myself I have to step out from my comfort zone, and I have to talk more to people, talk to more people, and put more attention to my team members, also put more effort to help them. So I think I just have to focus and keep doing the right thing. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Daily action is absolutely critical. And I think, you know, for me in this role, I quite often hear from people, you know, who are like, oh, look, I'm finding things really hard and my business isn't growing. You know, the first question I will ask is, are you taking that daily action? And I can guarantee you 95% of the time people go, oh, well, no, I haven't been doing daily work. I've dropped it back to just doing it one day a week. You know, that consistent daily action, even if it is just commit to talking to a new person, or commit to reaching out to one team member. It really is critical and crucial to see growth within your business.
Agree.
Rebecca, how important was it for you and your team to actually attend this expo? Because I know for a lot of people, when they, you know, it was sold out, but a lot of people also thought, oh, I will wait and see if they launch to be able to watch it on the online part of it. And, you know, I love the fact that we had a group that made the effort to actually get there. So how important was it for you and your team?
Yeah, I found it very important, super important, because Expo is the biggest event of the year in Gen S. And my team started to grow from the Expo back in 2019. So I actually experienced the power of leverage. You know, it's very amazing. It's unbelievable. So this year, I just keep asking my team member to go. At first, I did experience like what you said. People just say, no, got no time, or maybe you can do online. And I was quite upset. And I told Louise, I said, maybe I'm not going this year as well. But Louise encouraged me a lot. And that day I was like, okay, I need to make a decision. So I keep asking my team member. I'm so glad that and ended up we have like around 20 people joining the expo, and every one of them beside me, that was their first expo. Their first experience. Yeah, so my team and myself was so much inspired by the sharings of Diamond directors on stage, and I could see how much the momentum helped to build our confidence level. Yeah, and you know, after the Star Gala night, every one of my team just gathered at my hotel room. And we talked about our takeaway from the expo, and we had some planning together as well. We talked until 5 a.m. in the morning, but everyone was so excited, and I could tell that basically after attending the expo, everyone is on fire. Okay, I don't need to say anything. I don't need to do extra thing, but the expo just burned everyone, you know. Yeah, so my mentor always tell me, more events, more money, and I could really experience it. It's very true.
Yeah. It absolutely is very true. And I remember that 2019 event, Rebecca. That was the very first time.
Yes, very first time.
And it was.
I was very new at the time.
You were very new. It was one of your very first events, and it's been an absolute pleasure to watch you blossom throughout those years through to the Sapphire Elite. And I know that with your persistence, your dedication, you know, we will see you thrive in leaps and bounds. So congratulations on that one. Now, I see you met the founders while at Expo. There's a lovely photo here of you with a lot of the corporate staff along with the founders. Tell us what it was like meeting the founders.
Yeah, when I talk about this, I actually share a few times with my team member this week, last week and this week, yesterday as well. That is definitely one of my most memorable moments in my life. I'm very thankful and to have the honor to have a chat with Debbie, as you could see her in the photo. And that afternoon was so well spent together with other distributor and diamonds director from Australia and New Zealand, together with Louise as well. And it was so delightful. And, you know, after our meeting, 3 of us, Jen, Jocelyn, and myself, we just simply mentioned that, oh, you know what, Debbie, our biggest wish is to see our founders personally. And out of expectations, Debbie made our dream come true. I actually couldn't believe that Debbie would say yes to us, you know, because we are just nobody in Jeunesse, okay? I remember how nervous we were before we stepped into their restroom. And the moment when I saw Randy and Wendy, I just couldn't stop my tears. It was like too emotional. It's super touched. I was so thankful, and I think that I'm just too lucky, too blessed. I never thought that I could have a chance to talk to Wendy so closely, you know, it's like this close. Her face is just here next to me. And I told her that I really appreciate her love, because you know what, they are actually my grandparents' age. It's not very easy for them to take 28 hours just to go all the way to Phuket to meet Jeunesse family, but they did it, and I thank her for her great love. And within a second, she just replied me. She told me that she was actually the one who received the love from Jeunesse family, and I was so touched by her words. Yeah, you know why? Because Wendy, she is our founder, but she's super humble and down to earth. Yeah, I will never forget this special moment in my life. Yeah, it's far beyond what I could ask for. Yeah.
Oh, that's so lovely to hear. And that's what is so incredible about our founders. For somebody in their position, the fact that they are still so humble,
yeah,
and that they thrive off meeting people, because at the end of the day, they don't need to attend these events.
Exactly.
They
don't need to meet me as well.
they love meeting people. They love being at these events because they thrive off seeing people succeed, and that is absolutely amazing. I'm so glad you got to meet them. I'm so glad you got to spend some time with them, and it was absolutely amazing to hear all about Expo from you. Rebecca, I'll get you to stay with us. We're just going to jump here to Louise. Now, Louise, I know you updated everyone on social media. Like, I think, Louise, how many photos did you upload? Like, I think there was hundreds.
They're pretty good photos.
They were. I think for anybody who wasn't there, just look at Louise's photos on Facebook and you will.
I even culled those photos down. I mean, there's hundreds missing. I was just like, oh my God, what am I going to choose?
I love seeing them. You know, every day I was like, oh, it was sitting back here with a serious case of FOMO. Like, oh, I was not in the best moods with my husband and my family during that time because I just wanted to be in Phuket. It looked amazing. So, Louise, I know you've been to a few events now. Obviously, you know, the last expo that we've been to face-to-face was 2019, so quite some years ago. How did you find this one?
It was really good, actually. I mean, I was worried the atmosphere wouldn't be there because, you know, yes, numbers were slightly down on previous years and everything, but what was there and the people, it was amazing. The atmosphere I felt was even stronger again. I think everyone's so determined getting back into it, and it showed because every seat was taken. You know, there was not one general session that there was seats spare. There was not one session in the master classes and the breakouts that there was a seat spare. They were all full. Everyone was there, committed to listening to all the wonderful speakers and to see, you know, what Jeunesse is all about. Because a lot of people, and I spoke to heaps of people as I do at events, and a lot of them were building over COVID. They joined during COVID. So, you know, that was great for them to experience. And a lot of them were meeting their teams for the very first time, like Rebecca. Many other people from other countries were the same. They built teams all around, you know, Asia Pacific and elsewhere, and were meeting them for the first time, which was fantastic. And of course, I was representing Rachel, so I got to live her life at Expo, which, you know, I quite enjoyed. I think I could handle doing that every event. So if you can't make it next time, Rachel, it's okay. I've got you covered.
Now, this is probably one of my favourite photos. For anyone who has had the privilege of meeting Randy, you know that he is so cheeky. So cheeky, and we know that Louise has a touch of that as well. So this photo here of Randy and Louise, I absolutely love because it just exudes their personality.
Yes, yes, it was a little bit of cheekiness going, but he started it, so I have to say.
Oh, we'll let you off. We'll let you off.
That one. So, but yeah, it was actually my first time officially meeting Randy and Wendy as well. So which was really lovely, and yeah, we got to meet at the founders and corporate leaders first dinner at the beginning of the event. So that was the first time me attending anything like that as well, and that was really lovely. So it was a great introduction. It was a good little laugh to finally meet him. I had been warned about his cheekiness, and it certainly as soon as his mouth opened, it was right there. There was no waiting. So it was really great, and it was great atmosphere. As you can see, the final photo was us all on the stage at the end of the celebrations.
Great photo, that one. That's a really good photo. I love it.
And the one just before that as well, of course, we got to see Jane and Jocelyn. Come back a few. There we go. Jane and Jocelyn. They got to go onto the stage with their rank recognition as well, so it was very exciting for them. They had a great celebration on stage and had a blast seeing them on there as well. And of course we had Lyndon speak, and he was amazing as usual. And we also managed to catch up as a group. We were missing a couple of people. They got distracted shopping, but we caught up as an Aussie group here, and had a nice little catch up with everyone, and it was really nice to see. And of course our final kind of, on the stage moment was a really great photo, that one, with everyone. And then of course our final night was the Star Gala. We had fantastic entertainment, dancing. Rebecca and her team, oh my Lord, they can dance. She had, I got lots of photos of them on videos as well, so I don't think many of them showed Facebook.
So you've got lots of bribery material, Louise, is what you're saying.
Yeah, no, exactly. But it was a fun way to end the night. The room was spectacular. The entertainment they had, it was great. I mean, I'm heading back to Thailand next year, and, this is a group that perform over there all the time. So it'd be wonderful to see them as well. And Wendy and Randy just spoke from the heart at the Star Gala. It was a really memorable, address that they gave us all. And, had a lot of people actually tearing up, and Wendy herself did have a bit of a cry as well, but it's lovely that you see them, that they do speak from the heart and they speak honestly to everyone as well, which was really great to see. And I guess, Rebecca, this was your first Star Gala as a expo type of thing. You've been Star Gala here, but I guess, what did you think of the Star Gala at Expo? Was that just another level up for you?
Another level up. And you know what, Louise? She actually brought us to the first table, at the very, very front table there. For Jocelyn and Jen and myself, we were like, oh my goodness, we not even a director yet, but we just have the privilege to enjoy such a good night. I really have to thank you, Louise. You have done so much for us, and it's a very unforgettable night. Yeah, it's totally different. It's another level of the Star Gala.
Oh, it was a great night, and I didn't actually choose that table, so that was
oh really?
Person for us. So
oh, we are just too lucky.
I know. Well, we were very lucky to get a great
table. Don't ever admit when someone says thank you like that. You don't ever.
Thank you.
I enjoyed a lot, and at the night, at the end of the night, we danced together with different people from different countries. I think that was quite fun, and we can talk to each other. Yeah, it's very relaxing.
It's great coming together like that, because a lot of people there, don't speak English, and I don't speak their language and all that kind of stuff. But coming together and dancing,
another language.
What language you speak, everyone knows the language of dance, and we all can dance together as a family, and it was fantastic.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, we all know Expo will not be missed next year. We'll look forward to it. Thank you so much for being with us this evening, Rebecca. I appreciate you taking the time out. We'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you.
Yes, soon, very soon. Thank you. See you.
Forward to it. All right, thank you, Louise. We will move on to October promos. So we had the massive action, as you know, from the month of September, the 1st to the 30th of September, but the qualification period was for the 30 to 60 full days after the purchase of the massive action plan. So that is still going. So if you are still working that massive action plan, you know, keep working, keep strategizing towards that. And if you do need anything at all, don't hesitate in reaching out to us. We have also kicked off for the beginning of October is the buy one, get one free NARA. This has been one it's almost as popular as our reserve buy one, get one. People have been asking for this for quite some time, and we just have not been able to, and we have not had the stock to be able to do anything like this. So from the 1st to the 15th of October, it's buy one, get one free NARA. We also have running at the moment the $1 sign up. It kicked off on the 1st of October and it will run through to the 30th of November. Now, the reason that one is running for a 2-month period is to coincide with the Ignite Your Potential promo. Now, Ignite Your Potential kicked off on the 21st of September and goes through to the 30th of November. Now, I loved that we kicked this one off on the 21st of September. We kicked it off the minute Expo started, so everybody had the ability to use their event packs that they buy from Expo to work in with this promo. So generous from the company. It was a great idea we had on a strategy session, and you know, the company loved the idea, and I know there is so many of you out there as well that have really utilized the purchase of those event packs to work this promo. Now, Ignite Your Potential starts from executive and goes all the way through to the emerald level. So it is based there at every level: executive, jade, pearl, sapphire, sapphire elite, ruby, all the way through to emerald. And it can be up to a $15,000 bonus above and beyond your commissions, which is just so generous. So this table here just goes through you know, what the bonus is, what the new PGV needs to be, and what the requalification bonus is there. So you can see that for executive, it's a $75 and you get the full bonus. The 50% bonus does not kick in until Sapphire 50, where it's generally a $4,000 bonus for 15,000 PGV, and with the 50% there, it'll be $2,000. So up to emerald, you can earn a $15,000 bonus there with 175,000 PGV. So there is a training PowerPoint that was linked to the email. So that breaks down all of this slide here in several slides. So it'll show you what you need to do to become an executive, what you need to do to become a jade, what you need to do to become a pearl. What I love about this promo is it really caters to everyone. So if you were an emerald director and you have dropped back to ruby, you can absolutely take part in this promo, requalify as emerald, and earn that $15,000 bonus. But if you have just joined the business in the last couple of months and you are sitting at an executive, you can still take part in this promo. It really is inclusive of all the ranks, which I love about it. Now, the most important part of these promos is ensuring that you understand the FAQs and the important information. So here is just a few of the frequently asked questions we get every time we run these promos. Now, we have ran this promo before. The rules have not changed. We try to keep the rules exactly the same to ensure consistency, because then there is no confusion. So, you know, you need to make sure you understand what the PGV is. You need to understand what new PGV is, what your paid as rank is for this promo. So make sure that you go in, understand those FAQs. All the tools have been put together for you. So the email announcements has gone out with everything attached, the training PowerPoint, the infographic, the FAQs. The report is already up in your back office for you to track where you have been. But the most important next steps are to ensure, if you haven't already, that you sit down with your team and you strategize. You make sure that you know everybody in your team who wants to work this promo, what are they doing to work this promo, and how you're going to go about helping them qualify for this promo. So that is absolutely critical, is that strategy session to ensure that you know exactly what you want to achieve during this promo time. So we also have at the moment still going our after event packs. So we had our event packs for the couple of days at the events, but our after event packs are still going and will end on the 15th of October. So make sure you head to your back office and check those packs. We have the small, medium, and large packs. So there is one there that caters to everybody. There is massive savings, travel and promotional points. We all know that the travel, the incentive trip for 2023 was announced. We're really excited about that one. Louise will touch on that a little later. But we really want to make sure that we give everyone the opportunity to get on that trip. And these event packs are perfect for that. So much happening in the first half of October. We do have some other exciting things coming in the second part of October. So make sure you keep an eye on the JBuzz to hear about all of those. Now, Shared Jeunesse, this is another tool that we touch on every month, and it is becoming even more critical now with a lot of people that have done our 14-day social media challenge. They are wanting social media pictures. So this marketing asset is becoming, so much more critical for everybody. There is any kind of photo that you could want on any of our products are in there. So high class, high quality photos. There is videos on all of our products, brochures, PDFs, most importantly, training. So training from our doctors, training from all of our top leaders, especially trainings from Expo. They are all in here. So you can go back and watch these. You can, take your time, dig through the trainings, look at what it is you want to focus on and watch that training. A really, really powerful tool, along with the Getting Started app. This is one of my favorite, because with this one, it really takes a lot of the hard work away in the beginning. You really need to focus when you come into this business on the first 30, 60, 90 days are critical. So what this app does is it really guides you through that first critical part of your business with a Getting Started guide. There's book 1, there's book 2, there's a quick launch guide in there. There's also videos from our global field development team, from Lucy, on how to invite, how to close, the all important overcoming objections, how to get started with social media. There is literally so much in the Getting Started tools there. So if you aren't using that when bringing in leads and prospects, make sure you check that out and implement that into your onboarding. Now, J Mobile is it is an amazing resource that can help you grow your business. You can use it to set reminders, send videos to leads, and track any aspect of your business, all in one little handy device. We know that we tend to run businesses on the hop these days, here, there, and everywhere. So make sure that you have J Mobile. Once you log in, down the bottom right, there is some amazing videos on exactly how to use it. It's like the dummy guide to how to use J Mobile. So if you haven't invested that time, make sure you head there and invest in that time to learn how to use J Mobile. Now, JBuzz, I touched on before, but the JBuzz is our one-stop shop of everything going on in Jeunesse, coming to you on a Tuesday and a Friday. It will give you every bit of information you need to know about your Jeunesse business at that point in time. Anything from events going on, business building tips, product launches, promos, tools, everything. So make sure every Tuesday and Friday you are reading that JBuzz, because it really does go through all the critical information you need to know. We're on WeChat. We've been on WeChat now for a while. We're having some amazing growth there. We've recently just sent out a survey to our people in WeChat. So thank you to each and every one of you who filled that out. It was, you know, surveys are amazing for us because it gives us the ability to be able to understand exactly what you guys want to see and what we're giving you. Is it servicing you and helping your business? So we know there that we're doing a great job with WeChat based on your feedback there. So thank you to each and every one of you. Our blog site, another amazing tool. This is probably another one of my favorites. It is market-based here, so it is put together by us in the Australasia market here, and it really does focus on what's going on in the market, certain products that we're focusing on around promotions, and really how to work with your team and how to grow your business. So some amazing blogs in there. If you're not checking in on it, make sure you do and go back and read some of the other blogs. Facebook is another one we touch on every month. Jeunesse Australasia, an amazing tool. We really invest a lot of time into our socials to ensure that we are giving you the content that you want, usable content that you can use to build your business and copy that to put on your channel. Our YouTube channel is another one-stop shop for all information Jeunesse, and we know that if you're following Jeunesse Australasia, it is all compliant information for this market. So all the videos on there are Australasia compliant. All the trainings on there are Australasia compliant. There is some great videos there. All of our annual conferences and Jeunesse Connect events, all the trainings have been videoed and are up on our YouTube channel. So make sure you check out all of those videos there. Instagram, I love this one. It's so pretty with our little tiles that we build on this one, but a great, again, it is another great channel to ensure you're following Jeunesse_Australasia. Some other Instagram channels that I suggest, if you're not following, that you follow to connect to the global headquarters, is Jeunesse Global Stars. This is all about recognizing each and every one of you. As you, every month we look at a rising star in the Jeunesse world, and they are put up on the Jeunesse Global Stars. We've had a few of our very own stars here in Emily, Ange and Rebecca you heard from earlier on this evening. They have all made an appearance on our rising stars there. Now, Jeunesse Lifestyle is another one that I know everyone loves following. It really does just showcase the Jeunesse lifestyle, everything from our incentive trips to, you know, what is going on in the Jeunesse world. So that is everything on our tools and our socials. So Louise, I see you pop back up on the screen there. Let's have a look at our global events. Now, I see that we had a very big announcement at Expo about our 2023 incentive trip. Tell us all about it.
Yes, we are off to Istanbul, Turkey. So this is very exciting. Just finally, you know, get back into all the big travel and everything like that. So qualifications have already started. Okay, so they started on the 1st of September and they go through to the 31st of January 2023. So it's one of my bucket list locations that I've been wanting to go to. I nearly got over there many moons ago. I was over on the island of the Greek islands, and I could see Turkey in the distance, but didn't quite get there at the time. So it'll be nice to finally, hopefully next year, get over there with the history and, you know, the architecture that they have there, the food, the atmosphere. It will be one trip that will be amazing to experience. Of course, you know, the itinerary will be packed full of exciting places to visit, historical places to visit, and everything like that. So it will be a trip that, you know, get together with your team, talk about strategies, how to actually qualify for the trip. If you've got new people on the team, encourage them to really work hard to try and qualify. So there's many different ways to qualify. And if Rachel just wants to go to those slides for me.
Sorry, I'm having trouble with my little clicking machine.
So we've got the next slide along. If we can move one more. There's 3 ways to qualify. It's through travel points, cycle qualifications, and director qualifications, of course. There has been an email that's been sent out to everyone that you can go through exactly what kind of points you need, qualifications, what cycles you need, and everything like that. Plus, it's all in the JBuzz. Every week we will feature that in our JBuzz. So make sure you check it out and look at how to qualify and set your plan. You know, get your plan of attack in of how you're going to get to Turkey, because, you know, we want to try and get as many people from our market there to support Australia and New Zealand. It would be great to have everyone there again and, you know, get back to the, you know, the numbers that we had pre-COVID. So
I think one of the important things to note there, Louise, jumping back to the travel points, if you look at that, 400 to 449 travel points gets you a full trip for one person. The amazing thing is with the event packs that are going on at the moment, there's a limit on them of 4. But if you were to buy 4 of those event packs, that instantly qualifies you. If you buy the large ones, you get 100 travel points. That instantly qualifies you to get there straight away. And I know that is what a lot of people are working towards, and if they're not doing that, they're at least buying 2, and then they're working on, during that qualification period, bringing in new people to earn them those travel points. So it really does, when we have a limit of 4 event packs, make it very, very easy for people to go, okay, there's my 4 event packs, I'm instantly going on the incentive trip. So a great way to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So make sure you check it all out. Again, all this information is in the JBuzz. So read over it. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask me, ask your team members, and they'll be able to help you all hopefully get to Turkey next year. Of course, finally, we're in the countdown to New Zealand, Queenstown. So next week, end of next week, we'll be off to Queenstown, New Zealand. So all of those who have qualified, we look forward to welcoming you there very soon. So we also have the Sapphire Leaders Retreat that will be a part of it, of course, too. So which we'll kick it off on the Monday the 17th, and then our incentive trip qualifiers will join us on Tuesday the 18th. We'll all be staying, of course, at the Holiday Inn. All of those who have qualified over the next week, I'm going to send another little email out to everyone, just reconfirming all your individual information. So when you check in, you've got smooth sailing. Of course, we extended our transfers. Usually it's only 1 day we offer of transfers on arrival, but because there was a few issues with flight cancellations and people had to change around, we have now arrivals for anyone who are arriving on the 16th, 17th and 18th of October. There will be Jeunesse transfers available for you. So when you come out of the terminal, there will be a person holding a Jeunesse sign who you'll just need to go up to and give your name to arrange to get your transfer to the hotel. Also, this is the scan, the barcode on your screen now. This will give you the full agenda breakdown to the event, including the Sapphire Retreat and the incentive trip. We'll have this on check-in also at the hotel, but if you scan it down now, save it to your phone, you'll know exactly what you're doing when you're on the trip, and you can start planning if you haven't done so. I know a lot of people are planning in their spare time already to do other tours and shopping tours and all that kind of stuff as well. So get it onto your phone so you know what's going on. Also, of course, all the information about Queenstown is in the JBuzz, including booking optional extra activities that you can pay for on your downtime. Definitely, these are highlighted recommendations of what to see and do while you're in Queenstown. So check them out on the JBuzz. Now, one thing we must all fill in, all travellers, no matter where you're from, what passport you have, you must have a New Zealand Traveller Declaration completed prior to leaving and getting into New Zealand. You can apply for it now. It's just very quick. Just do it online. You can download it through the website. But of course, I'm always here. Reach out to me. Stay connected to me on WhatsApp or WeChat. And we will connect, of course, in the next couple of weeks in Queenstown, New Zealand, which we're all looking forward to because of Rachel will be there. Lisa, our compliance manager, will be there. So it's going to be a fabulous trip. We have about 125 people, I think, for this one. So, yeah. So
I'm so looking forward to this one. It's really crept up with, you know, coming back to work, trying to get back in the swing of things, and then all of a sudden it's October and New Zealand's 2 weeks away. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I kind of have no idea what I'm doing, where I need to be or anything. Louise is taking care of it all. So
I'll sort you out, Rachel, don't worry.
I am just another person that she needs to sort out, but I'm really excited to be able to see each and every one of you attending there. We've got some amazing trips planned. The training at the Sapphire Retreat is going to be next level. I'm really excited to see everyone again. It's been an awful long time. So thank you so much for being with us this evening, Louise, and thank you to each and every one of you for joining us this evening, and we'll look forward to seeing you somewhere in the Jeunesse world. Bye guys.
See you later.